Next example, we've got here 75 x and y. Now there's a couple different things we can do. We can do F pattern again, but we did F pattern last time, so let's try C pattern. C pattern tells me that x plus 75 equals 180 degrees. So there's my C pattern. X and 75 is making a C, and it has that up to 180 degrees. So right away I can solve for x, and x is equal to 105 using C pattern. So x is 105, just subtracted 75 from both sides using C pattern. Now y is, I guess really the F pattern is the only way we can do this effectively without having to do any more calculating. So using upside down F pattern, y equals 75 degrees with the F pattern. $75 degrees with F pattern, and if you're looking for where that F pattern is, without destroying my phone, where that F pattern is, you've got it right here. The F goes down, and underneath the F arms is 75 and y, they're equal, so y equals 75. You could have also done a straight line. X and y is a straight line, so it has to add up to 180. And you just figured out that C pattern had that up to 180 as well. So x plus 75 equals 180. X is 105. That means that's 105. That has to be the 75 by straight line. Okay, so any straight line has to add up to 180. Either of those works. There's lots of ways of solving these problems. Make sure you're doing your best to list how you're solving it so that you can review and check. Sometimes on tests they'll ask you to explain how you did it. How did you know that? So you need to tell me what you were using. Was it a F pattern, C pattern, Z pattern? What was it? So one more example and we're done. Okay, folks, last one. And again, there are some puzzles to it. If you don't mind working around puzzles and trying to figure out what you do have, this is a good one for that. Okay, so we've got a couple different letters here. We've got an X and a Y that we're trying to solve. And anytime you have two unknowns, an X and a Y, that's not very helpful. So you need to solve for one of them first. And the easiest way to do this is to try to figure out what you do have and then work from there. And what you do have is an F pattern. So I'm going to let you look at it again. There's the F pattern. The X plus 100 is able to go above as well. So I'm going to use the F pattern to mark it So now I have my F pattern showing X plus 100 in two different spots. So I use my F pattern to do that. And now I can also do a situation where I have essentially this. That's what I have. 3x plus 50 and x plus 100. And we know that they have to be equal, opposite angles. And we showed that earlier. So those are equal. And if they are equal, then 3x plus 50 equals x plus 100. So 3 x plus 50 equals x plus 100, and I'm going to solve for x. And then once I have x, everything is kind of done for me. So let's just solve for x. 3x plus 50, x plus 100, I got to move my x's to one side, so I'm going to subtract the 1x and subtract the 1x. And I end up with 2x plus 50 equals 100. Two x plus 50 equals 100. Move the 50 over. Just straight algebra. Subtract the 50 from both sides. 2x equals 50, divide by 2, divide by 2, x equals 25. Okay, so now I'm going back up here, back to my top, and I have a straight line. So I know that x equals 25, and I know that I have a straight line across the top where it's 3 times 25, because that's what x is, plus 50 equals y minus 12. So there's the breakdown of what's up top in that straight line. And 3 times 25 is 75, plus 50 equals, plus y minus 12 equals 180. So 3 times 25 plus 50 does not equal y minus 12. 3 times 25 plus 50 plus y minus 12, that's a straight line, equals 180. That's what I meant to say. So I've got to kind of collect my like terms. So 75 plus 50 is 125. Plus y minus 12 equals 180. Further simplify it, it's going to be 113 plus y equals 180. Subtract the 113 from both sides, and y equals 180 minus 13, minus 113, I should say, which is 67. So x is 25. There's the algebra. 180, 180, moved it over, minus 113. And there's my x and my y. If I wanted to find the angles, I just sub it in. And x would be 25, y would be 67, and I can find the exact numbers. Your homework, page 385, 1 to 7.